It's taken, it feels like all week to come in and see you this week. Gosh, it's been busy. Lots and lots of fun things going on here. I'm going to hit you with some promos, so let's do that. Two things happening. First thing, massive Mother's Day promotion. Big shout out to our friends at Moke down the South Island. Our other beautiful friend Sue from Lemon Tree up here on the North Shore. The three of us have combined and we are giving away $600 worth of goodness, New Zealand fashion designer wear. We're going to kit you or your mother-like figure out top to toe, $600 worth of spending power. Go and enter. You can enter on Facebook. You've got to be following all three of our brands. It's not really that comprehensive. You get a double entry if you share it on your story, if you share the promo on your story. Have I missed out anything else, girls, about how to do that?
Comment
the look.
Oh, yeah. Comment the look. What are the looks? There were 3 looks. Here are the shoes here. So if you want to see how we've styled them with the designers' outfits, the clothing and the beautiful Moke jackets, go and have a little look. Beck spent a bit of time putting together some very cool, like we did an athleisure, we did a fun, outstanding outfit, spotty dotties, and then we did what was the last one?
It was like a cardi and pants.
Yeah, the floral David
Cardi
Cardi with the greenies.
Pop and blue, everyone's loving the blue Moke jacket.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, very, very cool. The jackets are really cool.
Yeah.
The whole things are really cool.
I love my jacket.
Yay! Well, we actually deep dived into the other designers' collection and we're really surprised at the variety. So there's really something for all kinds of different tastes in there. So you go vote for your favourite outfit. I've got Renee waiting in the wings here. We are going to come on in, Renee. Let's talk about what you are wearing. I think the other thing, we were talking about Mother's Day, but we were also talking about ball season and conference season. Apparently it's a thing. We had I don't know, this week we've had about, 10 different people come in and talk about the different conferences that they're going to. Either jetting off overseas, yesterday jetting off overseas to, was it Thailand or Vietnam for a conference?
Yeah.
And then you had a girlfriend that was going...
Yeah, and she's got gold, it's like going to be dressed in gold for
Yeah.
that conference.
Yeah. So there have been a few people saying they've got conferences coming up. So what we thought we'd do, because it's quite tight at the moment financially for everybody, we want to offer you the opportunity for a 50% discount off our selected heels.
Yep.
So at conferences...
Quick, make it live before she changes her mind.
Have a look at some of the styles.
No.
Have a look at some of the styles here that are going to be reduced down. There's a special code. What was the code?
School Ball 25.
School Ball 25. So that was our other point too. There are loads of school balls happening now until August. If you have a daughter, a friend or a teacher that attends, this is your chance to grab a comfortable, stunning pair of heeled shoes with a 50% discount. So School Ball in capitals, number 25, and you qualify instantly, add it to your cart. There's a special collection noted on our website. So those are some of your options there. So that's pretty exciting. Have you got your dress on?
I do have a dress on.
Yes.
Hey, and if you're watching, look, it looks amazing. I love that style.
Pre-orders opened back up today.
The pre-orders open back up.
Yeah, for this month. So.
Okay. Yep. So we'll take her in, or
Yeah.
I might see it. But that looks stunning. That beautiful blue on you is amazing.
Yeah.
So your shoe today, you are profiling. Oh, we're profiling the same. I see. Yeah, we were like,
I might just do a little toe. Yeah, the
square
square
toe
toe
action.
on this is very
nice.
sophisticated and cool. It's getting squarer, ladies. Oh, well, anything goes, to be honest. But this is one of our more sophisticated. We're kind of sophisticated at the front, and then wham, grungy, cool, attitudey, gritty
high fashion.
Yeah, at the back. Slightly Prada inspired, if I might say. This is the
Elite.
Elite boot. Of course, it's
You're
elite.
on the right track though.
Yeah, Elite boot. Has a beautiful inside zipper, so it's easy to get in and out of. A really generous inside covered leather gusset there. So, I haven't even done that properly. So it has all this extra stretchiness, which is really, really fantastic. What you can't see is the slight velvet nap of the black leather in this. It's almost got like a satiny nap sort of finish to it, and then you've got that lovely pop of striking white, very monochrome, edgy, attitudey look to it. Really, really gorgeous. And then we've got Renee and its little sister.
Yeah.
So this is your Empire. And we called it Empire because of the semi-Victorian trim on the front. And as I've mentioned, China's going through some changes. We're unable to get this trim anymore, ladies. So this will be the last time that you will be able to see and buy this particular trim, which is pretty gorgeous.
And then-
Pretty gorgeous. So.
And then, if you don't want the trim,
Oh yeah, there's
Honor.
the no trim.
Oh, right,
Honor.
okay.
Honor. Beautiful, sophisticated floral embossed leather in this. So you ladies love this kind of leather, where it's a plain black loafer, but it's not plain. You know, it's a black loafer, but it's not plain.
love it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Love
very,
it.
very cool.
You know, it's such a good shoe.
So your Bordeaux colour tone, which we probably didn't call Bordeaux. What do we call it? Can't remember. Maybe
don't
we
know.
did. And then that lovely rich forest green. This is, I think, the only green shoe we've got like this in this colour tone. I believe.
And that.
I think,
Yeah.
Well,
Great. Dark cherry oil.
Yeah.
Dark cherry oil is the colour of this, which is really, really beautiful. And fitting notes on this particular last, it is slightly narrower. So if you have a slightly narrower foot, it's going to be a really comfortable, easy fit on you. Kirsten's she took these home. Yep.
Quick chat about Randy, which is on the same blast.
Beats me every time that name.
Randy.
I have these and I wore them to work the other day. We didn't do a live, unfortunately, that day, so I
They
don't
look amazing in them too.
yeah. Sometimes I feel like I wasted my outfit
Fashion
on the
Expo
days that
Friday
we don't.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Just
just
rewind
rewind it. We can rewind it and you can do
Yeah.
it. No one knows.
But I just said to Kush when I first got in the morning, when we got out of the car and I pulled across the car park, and I thought, oh, they're a little, they are a little firm. Like they were firm to get on, it was the shoe on, and that was fine. But I just hoped and prayed that they would soften. When I first got out of the car, I thought, oh, maybe I should have bought a spare pair of shoes for my first time wearing them on the shop floor. But probably 20 minutes.
She
I came running
upstairs to go.
I've already suffered
Oh my
a bit,
I feel amazing.
and I managed to do the full day standing in them, and they were fine. So
Breaking news: the shoes have softened.
Oh,
yes, it's very exciting. So I will say, even if they feel a little bit like at first, like persist.
Can I also just point out with this shoe too, there is a little bit of, you just saw me go like this before on the back of the heel, there's a little bit of padding in here. So it really has that highly structured, stiff, sophisticated look to it, but there are lots of soft elements, and that's one of them hidden away in the back, this little puffy goodness in here, and the insole is
I
nice and
definitely
foamy
never
and
had
soft.
any
issues in the back,
heel.
yeah.
It was more sort of around here, but as you said, with the insole, and once my foot sort of settled into it and it warmed,
Yeah, delicious.
totally
Delicious.
fine.
Yeah. Speaking of delicious, I have got this loafer on. This has been my go-to loafer for the start of winter. This is the Shadow loafer. It has our wellness insole in it, so fully moulded, orthotic based, jumbled over my words here, orthotic based insole in it. So I'm just feeling it while I'm talking to you. Beautiful arch support. It's not too firm, that arch support. It's nice and comfortable. You've got a little metatarsal lump in behind the ball of your foot, giving support to and balance to your feet and toes. And then you've got the cradling in the back of the heel there. It's nice and soft and spongy. High density impact sole on this. So it's almost a sports shoe sole construction, which is just gorgeous. Very, very, very comfortable. And again, this is a style that does soften up. Very heavy, confident look on, ladies. Again, it's modelled off, inspired by a Prada design that's out there for thousands of dollars right now. So a really, really beautiful style. Be brave and get them on. These also come in a lace-up version if you feel a bit nervous about wearing yeah, we're going to back it up. Here we go. Tones has got it there. So there we go. That's it with a jazzy lace on it. So our organza laces.
Great Mother's Day gift actually, the
Yeah.
laces. So if you want to give your mother a bit of a
Zhuzh.
yeah, if she's got sneakers, if she likes wearing sneakers. Yeah, and
But
here
also,
yeah, beautiful. So it's a
Oh,
really
yes.
good black loafer as well.
But kind of let's do a little zoom in of the sole
Yeah, the insole in it.
because it's just so.
Yeah, nice and
do you want me
bright.
to pull it out so you can
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
so
what's
this,
going on.
yeah, you can put your orthotic in it, ladies. If you do need to wear an orthotic, this is it here. You can see all of that little lump there that helps the toes evenly spread and helps you balance really well. That nice soft arch support in there, the cupping around the heel there, keep your knees and hips and legs really straight. But it's really spongy, but it's a very
but also
high
firm, like
fashion.
not
Yes, they need to be a little bit
not
firm
too
to
squishy.
support.
Yeah.
This is an extremely high fashion. Oh, look, Renee's got it
Oh.
on. Look, Renee's got it, Renee.
There you go.
I think
So
it's
it's quite heavy in the hand.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Yes.
I
good.
think it's
blue
important
softens
to
it.
because Renee is hypersensitive about anything that is too grungy and luggy looking. And when you actually see this translate back with a very feminine satin crepe skirt dress.
Sorry about my little socket there. I've just quickly whipped this on.
Yeah, it just looks good. It really does look good. It does
Great
balance
on
itself
foot,
out.
yeah.
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 So really, really gorgeous. And this look is just getting stronger. These kind of loafers, loafer,
Yeah.
loafer revival.
I do get asked a lot in the emails and after we do a live on
Yes.
this is, are they heavy on your foot? But it's one of those things when it's on your foot, you do
Yeah.
not. It's,
Don't
it's
notice
a
it.
shoe. It's like
There's
I
so
don't
much
notice
goodness
it. I'm
and
spongy
wellness.
when I walk.
Yeah, there's so many good attributes in it that I just think that far outweighs any feeling of the weight
Of
of it.
the weight, yeah. No, I'm not like feeling like I'm getting pulled down.
Yeah. Oh, very good, very good. Do we have anything else we wanted to cover off today?
I've got
Kirsten.
I've got a lovely lady saying she's loving all the shoes, but she's very distracted by that fabulous shirt that you're wearing. Good.
That's so funny because Bex must be your soulmate, no pun intended.
Yeah.
She's exactly the same thing as this, a Creed shirt.
Yeah.
But it's not, it's one I grabbed up in China. But some of you may have seen me wearing a flower, a pink flower.
Oh,
on
yeah,
my
I've seen the
outfits.
photos.
It actually came with a magnet pink flower, which I haven't worn today. Yeah, it is
The cuffs
interesting.
too.
Yeah.
The cuff details. This is a designer, a Chinese designer that's emerging that I've been following that I think is insanely clever, taking quite simple cuts and just tweaking them to that next level of detail,
Yeah.
which I quite like. And I'm glad you noticed. You've got eyes. You mincy ladies have got a good eye. So let's have a look at, speaking of good eyes, Kirsten's outfit today. So she's got her Rizzo boosts. These sneakers, it's like I had my marbles on yesterday, and they kind of make you feel elevated and give you that kind of can go fast feel. Like you just zoom around and you don't feel tired at all because your feet are so happy and bouncy. Hey,
Look at you
do you
go.
feel like that, Kirsten?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kirsten, she feels happy.
I have a story about this last
Oh, yeah,
night.
go,
Speaking
go,
of
go.
bouncy,
Yeah.
my friend bought these. She's in Japan at the moment.
Ooh,
she is
wow.
walking like thousands
Yes.
of kilometers.
Yeah.
Two small boys. They're on a family trip, so she looked for all different brands. And this is what she
She's
said
still
on.
gone, yeah.
She messaged me yesterday while I was at work and said I could not have done this trip without these
Oh,
She's
shout
like,
out to
Jen-
her.
shoes. Mostly because they couldn't pack lots.
Yes.
And it's like she wanted a sneaker that didn't look like she was wearing like a training running
Yeah.
sneaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still looked fashion when she had a skirt on for dinners
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
She's just mind blown.
Oh, amazing. And
Yeah.
you're right, they are light
Yeah.
and they can squish down, they bounce
Yeah.
back again when you pull them out of your suitcase.
Yeah.
So that is the original stitched up with the fabric
Yeah.
leather upper.
Yeah.
And Kirsten's got the
The leather. Yeah.
version. And we introduced these leather versions through feedback from our ladies wanting a slightly more durable, something they could really get in there and
Yeah.
polish up. You can clean the other one relatively
Oh,
easily.
She said it's been amazing, and she is very sensitive. She said as she's going through menopause, that she's very sensitive on her feet all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's
So-
the thing.
Is
That's
that a
the
thing? Oh
Yeah,
my
it is, it is.
goodness.
You can wait with aching feet when
Well,
you're
her feet have grown, and she used to be 37, and now she's 38. Anyway,
Wow.
that was the best
It's a
feedback.
whole
Yeah.
other chat.
It's a
Yeah.
good feedback. Like,
This is
great.
really, really great
Yeah.
feedback. Really great feedback. Things to remember: all season, conference season, 50% off heels in our special collection.
Yeah.
Which is called
Special occasion.
Special Occasion. So if you go onto our website, look at Special Occasion.
Shall we just do a little pass by
Yeah,
really
have a quick
quickly?
fly over. And then the other thing, while you're looking, I'll yabber in your ear and remind you of the competition for Mother's Day. Please enter. It's an insanely good prize. Just remember, you've got to like all three brands. They're all three New Zealand labels. That the other two I know you're going to love, ladies. You probably already follow them on the down low anyway. But make sure you are following them, following us, and you get a double entry if you share that to your own personal story.
And I would say just with this sole,
Yes.
the Rizzo's and the Pilsy Boost,
The boosted sole, those are the higher sole.
we're
Yep.
starting to get low on sizes.
Very low.
We've got more coming
Alert,
sort of
alert,
end of
alert.
June.
June,
June.
early June.
Yeah.
sometime in June.
Yes.
So I would say if we don't have a size, click on your size and hit notify me when back in stock.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we'll be able to let you know.
Actually, we may even start putting some information about that on the product.
Good
Might be a
idea.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
And I've had seen a few comments here and there of people going, oh, it's all over the size. There are going to be more.
Yeah.
I just have one question
Yes.
from Tracy.
Yes.
She asked if the boots are tight.
Tight.
Like on you right now.
Tracy, are you talking about tight wear? Can you just?
Oh.
So I'm going to say the width is. I'm going to call it. I call it quite a basic width. It's not super wide, but it's not a overly generous, easy fit. But it does soften. And then the fit around the ankle, if that's what you're referring to, has lots of elastic in there. So it's got this amazing fanged gusset in here. It's leather covered, and then in behind that is elastic, and all my balancing's not good.
Have you talked about those boots
I
yet?
know. I just was I like
You've
them.
been holding
Yeah.
on to them like a
I like them because
They're a nice
sometimes
accessory.
I like to cuddle. Because we were talking about, well, before we came chatting with you, we were talking about disco and ball season, and there's some mirror ball glamour coming into your inbox in the next day, tonight maybe?
Today.
Today. And I just grabbed that because we were talking about it, and then I thought, oh, this looks like mirror ballish and
It does.
amazing. It's not part of the 50% off deal, but if you do have a conference and you want to grab the attention of your fellow peers, this will certainly do the trick.
Yeah.
A beautiful balanced heel on this. Actually, I've forgotten the name of it, which is really bad. We can put some details up about that. It is a silver scrunch leather, so it's not. It's got a bit of texture to it. What I love, it's called Storm, S-T-O-R-M. What I love about this is this shape in through the front here. It's so feminine, pretty on, kind of elongates the leg, and it looks really good side on when you look. It's kind of shooty booty. You zip in and out of it. It's got the most premium style branding, premium style lining on it. So it's a beautiful sheet lining on that as well. So nice and soft. The insole of it. Very, very cool. Anyway.
Shimmery.
I couldn't let you not.
I know, I was like,
Talk about it.
I just liked it because it was talking about disco balls. Anyway, love you lots, ladies. We will catch up with you tomorrow. We'll have lots more to tell you tomorrow. Keep following, and I'm glad you're enjoying our TikToks again.